everybody, and welcome to episode number 47 of Wildcard Wednesday. This week, I'm going to do a magic trick called how to turn Oxblood Red, Hyacinth Purple, and Caribbean Blue into just shades of blue, and maybe a little bit of blue-green. Or, as the Brits might call it, petrol blue. So here's this is first base. I decided to dye this Pysanky style, like with the Ukrainian Easter eggs where they do a resist and then they do more colors and then they do another resist, and because I wanted to show how glazing works. So the whole point of this was to do a glazing of colors over other colors. A spoiler alert! Despite the fact that I have been dyeing for so long, and despite the fact that I am familiar more or less with the colors that I've been using in this episode, even I was astonished. So we have a base of Caribbean Blue, and that's a very strong color. I wanted that very opaque. It's also a very bleedy color, so I probably should have set the color before I started doing this, but alas, I did not. So I put 2 scoops of oxblood in here. Now, when you think of oxblood red, you probably think of a deep, beautiful burgundy blood red color. I mean, it's called oxblood, right? And as you can see, the liquid in the bucket was indeed a deep red. However, it's rather ineffective at changing the color of this blue into anything other than blue. So here we are with that beautiful petrol blue color. I really like this color, and I might do something with it, like on its own. However, I should note here, I am aware that oxblood is not terribly... The dye that I use is not a deep, saturated, concentrated sort of color, unless you use it at a pretty high concentration. So I had only used 2 scoops there, but the whole point was a glaze. Now you might think putting red over blue would give you a purple, but as you can see here, absolutely not the case. So I tied off the skein in more spots to preserve that color, and then we're going to glaze it in purple, which I also am aware that the hyacinth purple I use is not a terribly concentrated, saturated color. So I'm doing 4 scoops of that, and then I'm going to stick it in the oven and cook it to ensure that all of the color gets sucked up. And spoiler alert, it's wild. I was astonished. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was astonished at how little a difference either of these colors made over the Caribbean Blue. This week might be a little disappointing for some of you guys, but for me, it was a real eye-opener into different color strengths and glazing and all that good stuff. So, as you can see, it is completely submerged in hyacinth. And then I'm going to stick it in the oven. And then I'm going to take it out of the oven. And as you can see, it is just blue with flashes of blue-green and murky blue-green. That's the petrol color. And yeah. Anyway, if you like yarn experiments, tune in every Wednesday. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.